what we're seeing each year is a growing interest from the traditional media in obviously how they make this very, very difficult transition across the divide into a digital world. And each year, I think we've got a more and more senior level of representatives in the industry. This year, of course, the head of the BBC, the head of the New York Times, Sir Martin Sorrell, the head of the world's biggest advertising group, and a selection of very interesting up-and-coming internet companies with very disruptive business models that are challenging the industry. And so if you put this mix together, I think what you see is both the industry's past and some inkling of its future.
I think on the new media side, probably the biggest issue at the moment is paying for content, which I frankly think consumers will have to do, or media owners will have to ensure that consumers do it. Make sure you find the content that consumers want, and therefore they will pay for.
The whole industry is in the middle of the greatest change any of us have seen in our careers, with new technologies and new consumer behaviours. I've had a chance here today at this conference to meet colleagues and hear about their plans, and also a chance to talk about what the BBC's doing to try and meet these challenges.
Huge amount from some of the sessions. Martin Sorrell, Mark Thompson, you get some of the big industry speakers actually saying some pretty new things. It's great. Every year it's been big speakers saying new things.
Well, it's always very simple. You want to go to an event where you think you're going to get an interesting reception and actually interact with leaders in the industry. And the FT always attracts a really interesting combination of people, always puts together a really provocative and engaging and interesting 2 days. So you give something, but you get a hell of a lot more out of it. That's why I'm here.
Coming over here, listening to the way the Financial Times is putting its future, the New York Times is putting its future, is an eye-opener for us. The fact that there's an interest, a renewed interest in paid-for content, and the New York Times is committing itself to start charging online. It's good news.
I get to meet a lot of people who are kind of like-minded, who have similar issues and challenges and frankly similar opportunities. And it gets you out of the regular day-to-day and think about kind of what you want to do 4 years hence, and you find people who are either competitors or colleagues in a different setting. And I think that's very additive and useful for everybody.
Just from the brochure material, it really looks like it's answering the questions as a product manager I'm trying to answer.
I come from South Africa specifically to attend the event because basically the speakers are people who are industry leaders in many respects, and so it's always good to get ahead as to what we're expecting in the industry, the media landscape as a whole.
One of the things I kind of use as a judgment is which sessions do I want to miss to go catch up on work and email, and I look through the session agenda and there's nothing. I've sat through the whole conference and enjoyed every bit of it.
I've been following the way FT has developed online, so FT seems to be getting it right. So followed the promotion for this conference, and I thought, well, if they're doing it right in-house, then they're going to be looking for the right people to present and to put forward media development for the future.
I've been trying to attend a conference that I know I'll get substance out of, and after a long search and quite a bit of research, this stood out. And so that's the reason I'm here.
There are no easy answers. I think that's the lesson from a conference like this. But you know, the chance to talk these things over probably left people with more ideas than when they came.